Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the series, the Ultimate ARK Free DLC, and this is episode 43. And I don't know if you know what that is right below me, but that is a Captain Fat Dog trap right there. We are on the Lost Island. It's been a while since we've been here, and you see I brought a few friends with me. We are currently on La Retifa. The perfect time for negotiating the redwoods here. We are at the fortress there on Lost Islands, the redwoods castle, if you will, and that's what we're after. The Dinopithecus, the baboon, the monkey, the super monkey. Here he goes, and we'll see how this works. That was one of them's a level 140, and the other one's a level 145. Whoa! He jumped right over that trap. Okay, so that was kind of interesting, and oh, there we go. So yeah, you see, that's exactly how the fat dog trap works. It's supposed to trap them up there, and they get all confused. And the 145, that's the alpha. He's got the little glow about him. So yeah, you're going to get to see some methods of taming these guys today. Different methods. This is method one, using the fat dog trap. And here we go. We got to kill. Yeah, that's the beta, is the 140. And we just killed that one off. And now, we'll reload. What we need to do is we need to decrease the health. We'll get our kibble ready to go. Decrease the health of our alpha here. Our 145. And this one's a little bit extraordinary as it is. Look at the health. The other one only took like 2 shots to kill. This one, I'm a little bit hesitant about putting one more shot into it because I got my super shotgun here. But he has 33 points into health from the get-go. So yeah, you can see, and that's what happens. You scare them by killing the betas. And this is a troop of only 2, fortunately. So that makes life a little bit easier. And I managed to kind of trap him in here. Now, the one bad thing about the bat, it's kind of a double-edged sword because you get in a tight place. He wants to hang upside down or sideways or whatever. So anyway, all right. And I also have my Sonoma crops, there we go, on my back, which means that even though I don't have a tech suit, I can fly, just like that. The bad news is, and these guys are supposed to be kind of a parachute, but I hit the ground kind of hard when I come down. You see, yeah, he's just a regular passive tame. He's not aggressive at all. We just got to wait till he's hungry again to feed him. And this first one will just kind of get it. And yeah, he kind of disappeared on me when I had my back turned. But not a problem. We just turn on the old taming tracker. And there he is over there. Can't get away. We'll just use the old Sonoma crops to glide on over to him. And I really do like the Sonoma crops. But yeah, I've never tamed one of these before, so this is brand new for me, taming this creature right here. Let's get rid of that. You have to kind of get rid of all the threats. You don't want something coming along and killing your tame. And while you're and it's a bit of a pain because he didn't go in the trap, so he's just running around here. But he's inside the fortress, so that gives him a little bit of safety that way. I got pretty much everything cleared out in here. But yeah, you see good health on this Dinopithecus. A good health stat. So we're just kind of waiting for him to get hungry again, and my Sonoma crop got a few levels, so we'll put a couple into wait while we're waiting. And into health. And he is, according to my awesome spy class, he is ready to eat. And I must be ready to drink. And there he is. There is my first ever Dinopithecus. And there's the dossier right there. Thinking about what to name this guy. Mickey Dolan. Yeah, there's a definite theme in this episode that you'll catch on to. At least I corrected his first name, but the last name. Yeah, later on I went and looked this stuff up, and I was like, I butchered everybody's name. But that's okay. So there he is. There is Mickey Dolan. Look at that health. You see that? 45 points into health. 7.8k. That is crazy. So, yeah, I want to breed these up and get some imprinting going. Pairing this up, and here's why I'm here today. I'm here today. The last episode in the series, I got wiped out in the boss fight. And we're taking steps to make sure that doesn't happen again. And I got to thinking, these guys, they don't need a saddle, as you can see. They don't have a saddle, but they can wear a helmet. And I don't know if you remember my episode on using and abusing the upgrade station. I now have a blueprint for a helmet with 1400 armor, which is far and away above anything a saddle can handle. I can't get saddles up that high. I think the highest I can get a saddle is 350. So that makes these guys potentially a little bit OP, maybe, huh? Yeah. So there he is. There is Mickey. So yeah, that's pretty much the entire taming process. And that's my first Dinopithecus. I've got a lot of help here from my mods and other things today. And of course, La Retifa, the Desmodus is a great mount for this because you can shoot off them. Alright, so there we have a troop, and the alpha is a 135 male. So, and you see they're really aggressive. They got juveniles and babies following them. And you see the juvenile or the baby will jump on one of their backs every so often. Just like a regular troop of baboons. The babies you can't tame. unfortunately, like you can in ARK Survival Ascended. When you get close to them, they just hop around and holler and let everybody know that you're around. So here they come. And you can either kill them off or not. Doesn't make a lick of difference. If you kill them off, they at least gets them out of the way. You see, I'm not having much luck here, but the adults are now getting involved. And I want to make sure I kill the beta first before I put anything into the alpha here. And I apologize. I'm not very good at shooting and riding a mount at the same time. I'm working on it, but it's not my strong point. And I should have been shooting that one at the same time, but yeah. Anyway, and there you can see that the alpha has a slight glow to it. So yeah, this is the beta is a level 85. Oh yeah, we got a good shot there. But of course it's going to hang pretty close to the alpha. And it's, yeah, I can't even see. And it's too bad you can't tame the babies, because that would be, you can see the baby is a 140. That would have been kind of nice. But the juveniles and babies don't really count towards the adult troop count. Now I did, I saw that 140 and I thought, man, if I could tame that. And I do end up, although it didn't make the final cut, I did follow it around just to see if I could. But once you kill all the adults, the babies, I don't know how you'd tame one with the adults present, because they'd kill you. There we go. We got rid of the juvenile. And that Carno got involved, but we got him in one shot. Like I say, this is my super shotgun here. Max level. So we definitely are making use of our advantages here to tame these guys. So yeah, we've got the rest of them. We got all the betas down. So now all we got to do is get his health down to like less than 80% or something like that. Or take off 80%. I can't remember which it is, but you do have to take a significant portion of its health down. I take a real significant hit off him. There we go. That should do it right there. Okay, and I'm not, I'm not using a trap, so I'm using the flyer. And that's the great thing about the Desmodus. You can shoot off the back of it. That's what makes it, you can kind of hover around. It hits harder, and you can breed it, unlike the Griffin. The Desmodus beats the Griffin in pretty much every metric. It beats many flyers. Yeah, I gotta get rid of that Sarco. Because remember, I weakened my alpha. That's a pretty strong soccer too. Alright, so now we're gonna... I got things sped up a little bit here. So we can get on with this taming business. And get to it. Yeah, I end up taking out the juvenile with using my bat. And yeah, it's after that first feeding, you gotta wait a couple of minutes for the second one. You just gotta wait, and then there's my... That's another reason why I like this super spyglass. It tells me. All right, there we go. Michael Nesbitt. Should be Nesmith, but I know. I'm having to reach way back. Okay, so here we are with another troop. The third troop of the day, and I have several more betas in this. This is a larger group. But the alpha is a 150. So I can't just... Yeah, see, I can't just... It's a male, unfortunately. I'm looking for a female alpha at some point. But that 150 can't turn it down. So yeah, we'll come up here to this ledge and see if we can... See, I'm taking damage with my Sonoma crops. Hopping up on it. The good news is, all I need to do is hit one of them and they all come flying up here. Like I say, I want to hit the right one. And I got a little help from the Sarco on this one too. Greatly reduced the troop count for me. And in fact, now that's the only adult left, is the alpha. So I can go ahead and really got his health down in a big hurry. And we got that first feeding, but now here's a problem that I had, and so, you know, normally I would have just cut the rest of this out, but I ran out of my kibble. And you see he's ready to eat, but I don't have any kibble, and so I'm trying to use, I tried berries, I got some cooked prime. The cooked prime barely keeps up with the amount that he loses, because after the first one, the second and third and subsequent taming come along a lot quicker. Got to get rid of that little bugger because he keeps getting in my way. Alright. So, what I'm going to... And I do got this sped up. Fortunately for everybody, we're also suffering in the dark. Thank goodness for the super spyglass that keeps things kind of highlighted for you so you're not completely in the dark. Waiting for him. There we go. But it's apparent to me that I don't have enough of the cooked prime. I'm not going to have enough. It takes like 17. And even though the kibble took off a lot of that, you see how fast it's going back down? It's going down about as fast as it's going up, the taming meter. So I'm going to get some prime here, some raw prime. from this parasaur here. And once again, making use of my super shotgun to take care of him. I also upgraded Laurentifa's saddle. I didn't max it out, but I did upgrade it to where it's better. Give my bat a little extra protection. Alright, and so we'll go ahead and finish taming this. And it's a bit of a tedious thing because since raw prime doesn't stack, you got to go into your inventory and get it out every time. But that's about how quickly it gets hungry again. Got to watch out for that dire bear. But there we go. Got to do this a few times, and then there we are. There is our level 150. Now, and we got Davy Jones. That might be the only one that got spelled right out of the bunch. Davy is a little bit special because the health isn't a big deal. But next time you see the stats come up, look at the melee. Yeah, that's Laurentifa's stats. Look at his stats, though. And he takes out that dire bear pretty readily without any, and getting some points. I didn't know dire bears gave that much prime. But there we go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take Davy back. We'll pod Laurentifa up. Not the shotgun. We'll take Laurentifa back. We'll go back to base. And here I am. I'm on the back of Michael Nesbitt here. And you notice he's got his hat. Like I said, they don't have a saddle, but they do get the armor from the helmet. And in this case, the armor is far, far better than you can find on any saddle. So the idea is I'm going to try to find a female, get some breeding, get some imprinting, and I think I've got a tremendous boss creature here. And one of the cool things, you know, these guys can do a lot of cool things. I rate them up there with a Thylacoleo. They can do all the same things. They can climb, they can jump, solid health, maybe not as much damage as a Thyla does. They don't get as much height as a Thyla, I know that much. They're mostly, when they gather mostly meat off the corpses. Let's get this poop show on the road. There he goes, throws one. That's the only one I had. And look how much damage I'm taking. And look how much I'm dishing out. That helmet is really doing its job. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and show you here his AoE attack. Actually, we'll take these Dillos out first. We'll take this Dillo. He got me, but look how much damage I'm taking versus. Also, while he's beating on this turtle, we do have a knockback, which is nice. So that turtle wasn't even able to get a bite in on that attack. And there's his AoE ground attack. Seeing if I can take that steely pigeon out. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We'll just kill a couple of these compies and kill the other two just like that. And harvest them up. And as you see, we get about 2 or 3 times as much hide as we do meat. And Michael's the middle monkey. Mickey and Davy, well, we'll just look at him. Davy is the one with Davy's the alpha in this bunch, but Davy was the 150 who has 45 points into melee. Mickey has the 45 points into health. And so Michael's the one I've just been leveling and playing around with. Matches my hat. As does the Sonoma crop. I'll see. I need to see if I can get some better hats for the other two. But anyway, you know what to do. If you like this video, give it a like. If you like this series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And we'll catch you on the next one.